Johnny, in essence, who are you?
Growing up, I always wanted to feel brave. As a kid, when you try to be a hero, you know, it's like people tell you you can't be a hero because you have to face real life, you have to face reality. And it's like a thing that follows you throughout your whole life, is that you have to be serious about your life, that you have to think like this or that. And then I'm just like, why can't you just be happy? Why can't you just be your own superhero? That you in some cases do help out other people, that your presence is like a beacon of light to other people.
From what I've heard of his poetry, he consistently writes about the underdog and the underrepresented and the underprivileged and those who didn't and don't seem to have a voice. And he gives a voice to the voiceless, which is what makes it so powerful. Students come here to do performing arts, and they're passionate about it and they're excited about it, and it's the reason they get up in the morning and come to school. So it's exciting to be in a creative community.
Hamilton is a very diverse school. And what I love about that is we can, as individuals and stuff like that, we can get past all these, you know, barriers that we have, and that we can learn to understand each other. Well, growing up, I mean, when I was young, my parents split, and I didn't really know why. I was being bullied, I was being punked on by all these guys who were either my size or who were bigger than me and who played sports and who were like, man, you ain't a man, like you ain't nothing, your parents didn't want you, you're a mistake, man, why are you even existing? My dad, he grew up not knowing how to express his emotions. He grew up in a home where it was like, no one really told him that it was okay to feel a certain way, you know, that was normal. He just never really got to know that. I didn't have any friends growing up in elementary school, and I could say that I had friends during middle school, but I don't know, it's like these experiences that I went through kind of made me turn more inward into myself and out from and away from everybody else.
Because I've been in this program for so long and I've been in the arts my whole life, that the arts really save lives. It really gives kids a reason to be. It helps them to explain the unexplainable and to make sense of the senseless.
Anybody has the capacity to write anything that's so liberating for them, something that means so much to them. Fighting outside our communities for safe libraries. As an individual, and also being the coach of the Get Lit poetry team at my school, she's really taught me how to progress more into my poetry, how to get more towards the central message that I'm trying to get around. The Classic Slam is an event run by Get Lit, where a number of schools who come to Los Angeles to compete and, you know, express their poetry and to have fun.
Well, we go every year. We get close every year to making it to the finals, make it to the Classic Slam finals. And we haven't made it yet into the finals, but we don't care. I mean, we do care, we want it. We're competitive as much as anybody else. We want to be there, we want to perform on that stage. But it doesn't stop us from the process, and it doesn't stop us from the hope.
You know, it takes just like a pen and paper just to pour out your heart to like the world and to even perform it in front of people so they can actually relate to your message. It takes a whole lot of courage. It's not easy for people to come on stage and to tell them a story about a time when they didn't, where they felt helpless or they felt insecure, when they felt weak. It's like the whole thing about words and like the power that they hold. You're a conduit, an immovable force. The playground in elementary school was a safe haven to me. Me being a small child, I would climb to the highest peak of the monkey bars and yell at the top of my lungs, "I am the king of the world!" And yet, my days of standing atop were numbered when I caught wind of something that was bigger than me. It was a voice. A voice that shared the similarities of 1,000 tuning baritone wind instruments awaiting for the curtain to come up. A voice whose crescendo of words live at the back of my mind even today. His words were, "Punk little maggot, fatherless barren son of no one, who do you think you are dwindling on my turf? You're alone and that's all you'll ever be." This wasn't the first occasion of when I was under social scrutiny. The usual appointments were around noontime near the monkey bars. Then, like the serpent who tricked Eve, they made their way into the sanctity of the classroom through torn up past notes, touched and seen by every pair and eyes of hands of my classmates.
I gotta find my way. Yeah, true. Look, find a way to make thy name, pave your path, make some change.